On this show, I like to stay ahead of our time by mocking stuff that'll be nostalgic 20 years from now. With that, we're going towards a glorious future as told in the first 5 minutes of Wall-E by avoiding the dangers of physical contact and cooties by going to Tumblr Prom. An actual I ain't making this shit up viral event where people reblog each other's webcam photo in their formal attire. Blogspot is so 2008. Here we got photos of my recent Tumblr Prom, which took place in the Cliffside Hangar, also known as my parents' garage. Here's me with my MacBook open to Tumblr filled with morbid angsty teen love stories involving death, and trollface comics. There's me with my prom date Lemon Lime. She eventually stopped answering my request to do this, in which I found out where she lived and agreed to do so after constant emails, text messages, notes on a brick through a window, and John Hughes Say Anything references. Would have worked out better if the boombox didn't have a cassette of the Weird Science soundtrack in it. Probably would have also worked if I'd actually seen those movies. There's me waiting for her on Skype. That's me having an emotional breakdown realizing Lemon went to a real prom with someone else. That's also me getting into the fetal position. Another in the fetal position. Me in the fetal position. Fetal position. Fetal position. Fetal. Life sucks. So I say a pretty good first attempt at the contradiction of future social events. At least I didn't go to real prom. You know how awkward that could be, talking with legitimate people? Sure, it might have been humiliating being stood up on Tumblr Prom, so you'll understand why I chucked her down a flight of stairs the other day. It could have been much worse, much like in tonight's episode of Teen Titans, episode 19, A Date with Destiny. Something I'll never get asked out to. It's Juice and Jam time. This is quite the episode. The Titans chasing a head crab lugging around a dead boy's carcass after a robbery. They really try their best to stop the spider head. Blowing up the sides of buildings, homing missiles missing its target, businesses wrecked, employees struggling through the night shift killed. I'm sure citizens are honored to have lost their loved ones and suffer collateral damage for that $80 necklace the Spider Boy stole. Props to Raven for going above and beyond, riding passenger in Cyborg's car. Don't bother getting out of your seat as long as you're comfortable. Not like you can telepathically capture the guy or levitate the car or anything. Robin really trained you well. Sucks he got paralyzed.
We have to go after him! Ah! Whoa.
You mean we have to go after him?
You need to chill till that stuff wears off.
Sadly, the city does not believe in free health care for Robin's paralyzation, denying their trip to the Pokemon Center. So Starfire takes Robin back to the tower to help cure his... Now, the other Titans are still searching for the spider when the bridge is swarmed by killer moths, led by one of the lesser Batman villains, Killer Moth.
Killer Moth.
Daddy!
He's kinda like a moth that kills. That's hardcore.
Booyah!
Better call a SWAT team. Yeah, I guess Batman was just too badass for him, so he demoted himself to beating up a bunch of kids. He was lucky to make a cameo in Batman Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah, that's his original costume. Look at those colors. He'd look great under some black light.
What do you want?
My demands are simple. The city will declare me ruler, the Teen Titans will surrender, and Robin will take this lovely young lady to her junior prom.
Hi, Robbie Pooh!
What was that last part again?
Robin, who is this girl? And why does she call you Pooh?
Yeah, he's a slave to his spoiled human daughter.
There. I'm sure you'll find another date.
Prom is tomorrow, Daddy. I don't have time to find another date, so you're gonna find one for me!
Hate to see how his deadbeat son turned out. I heard he has a son, not sure if that's true. I recall him up in New Jersey with another crime-fighting group, terrorizing their leader and watching reruns of Assisted Living Dracula or something.
Her name is Kitten, and you will take her to prom.
This prom is some manner of duel, yes? Robin eagerly accepts.
It's not a duel, Star. It's a date.
Oh my god, you guys! Drama bomb!
To think all this citywide damage for a prom date. At least Robin complies, not so much Starfire. Too bad Robin makes it real awkward by sitting there refusing to dance. God knows what moves he'd cut up on the dance floor. During this, the rest of the Titans capture Killer Moth at his home. Unfortunately, Kitten releases the moths in anger.
Start talking. How do you control them? Moths!
Okay, Raven, just stand there. Don't bother creating a barrier or anything. I'll see your fine ass after the review. Now we're back at the prom where Kitten tries desperately to score with Robin. Fangirls, this is the reality you'd face if these characters existed in the real world. Good thing I'm a cartoon character. I'd get the pleasure of the Dr. Light treatment from Raven.
It was... no... so dark. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Hey, I'd risk it.
Fang? That's your boyfriend?
Who's her boyfriend? Some jughead voiced by Patrick Warburton. Oh my
Get
god!
your hands off my girl!
Spiders! Punch them!
This show just went full on stupid. It's like, then there's spiders, and then drowning and punch, and then Starfire gets disintegrated, and those kids are poisoned, and oh, this is the greatest episode ever. This is what I always loved about the show, the varying tone. It never felt out of place to have some episodes that were more serious, while others could be full on stupid. I recommend the Mother May I episode. I can't even comment on that, you just gotta watch it.
We love you, Mother May I.
Please, may I have the hug?
Of course, sweetie. Mother always has a hug for her little... Now!
Ooh, surprise bear mutilation, you wench! They eventually beat the two love bugs and the swarm turned into larvae. Hey, what's Beast Boy doing under Raven's robe? Well, the day is saved in short term. Except for those two kids paralyzed, I doubt Starfire will use her organic miracle juices to cure their stiffness. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, sorry we pretty much ruined your prom.
Are you kidding? This was the best prom ever!
We're unstoppable. What are you doing here?
You know, now that nobody's making them all mutaty, these little guys might actually make good pets. Don't even think about it.
Oh yeah, that'll make for a good pet. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Ha 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 ha. Wish I had season 3 on DVD.
The Titans are back.
And just in the nick of time.
With an all-new season of bad guys getting clocked, faces getting rocked.
That's the way we do things.
All in the name of justice.
You have no idea what we can handle.
You know how they do. All new episodes of Teen Titans start Saturday, September 24th at 8.
Titans Doom Patrol! Come first!
Together, everyone achieves more. Only Toonami.